Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Troy Hines, and I'm the founder and CEO of Full Metal Films. Full Metal Films is my brainchild, something very near and dear to me because I just love to tell stories. The origins for me in terms of filmmaking have its roots with me as a young writer, about the age of 9 years old, and then I would say a little bit more seriously, around 11 years old is when I began writing stories, writing rhymes, writing rap songs, and writing was something that was very easy to me. I was one of those kids where in high school, writing the 30-page paper, in college, writing the thesis, that's the easiest part of it to me. Is taking my thoughts and taking information and putting it in written form. All that being said, I think there's a great need to tell great stories. And I'd like to believe in terms of just living life, in reading history and understanding the web of life. I thought that I could, put something together and tell some amazing stories. And then I decided to dive in this world of filmmaking. As you can already know by the name, you've probably figured out the inspiration behind the name Full Metal Films comes from the movie Full Metal Jacket, from who I consider to be the GOAT when we're speaking about the best filmmakers of all time, Stanley Kubrick. To me, he is my GOAT. I love, there are a myriad of other producers out there, everyone from Martin Scorsese to Spike Lee, but to really hone it in terms of who really speaks to me in terms of their own style, maybe not necessarily content, but in terms of their style, I really love Stanley Kubrick's style. So he's someone who initially I would say his fingerprints are on the things that I try to do when I tell my stories, even though at the same time, I would like to tell stories in our own fashion. But all that being said, thanks once again for tuning in. As you see, I'm behind this green screen. What I love about the green screen is that it can take you anywhere you want to go. So you can see behind me, I'm going to put, I don't even know what I'm going to put behind me yet, but I'll put somewhere exotic, somewhere tranquil, somewhere to put you in a really good mood. Or I could put something back there that's dark and rainy and drab and more of a thriller, kind of a dark kind of noir type of movie. And to be honest, that is the movie that I would like to promote, that I would like to tell you a little bit about. It's Power of the Open Hand. Power of the Open Hand is a powerful story. It is executive produced by Full Metal Films and also co-produced by Photo Noggin, my good friend Douglas Lance and colleague. He's the director of cinematography, but together in making this, our JV, which is H&L Productions or H&L Brothers Productions, we have come up with something that is quite amazing. So again, Power of the Open Hand came out of the thoughts of my mind, and it was something that I decided that I wanted to put together as a short independent film. The log line for the film is basically a Muslim man, a schizophrenic woman, and a criminal couple collide as the Miami Beach community that they are part of is too small to keep them separate. It's thrilling, it's exhilarating. I think the score is amazing. Shout out to Shutter. He is the musical score and producer for the movie. In terms of the music, I think he set the tone perfectly. And then once again, I would like to thank the full cast, starting of course with the co-producer Photo Noggin, Douglas Lance, the second cameraman in charge, Sammy Diaz. I'd like to thank the cast members, of course, played by Alejandro Sosa, who played the character Benny, who is the antagonist. And then, of course, you have Lori Ford, who played Karen, and also Gabriela Gonzalez, who played Isabel. And then, of course, myself, I played the protagonist character, and his name was Sadiq. So I hope you enjoy the story. I hope that you will stay tuned, subscribe, like this video. If there are any stories that you would like to see, please put them in the comments. You'll find a link to the movie in the description. Also, you can also go to www.fullmetalfilms.co, and you will find not only the trailer, you will also find the link that will take you directly to the movie, which we do have for free on YouTube. So check it out, enjoy it. Many more short indie films to come, as well as full-length feature films that we will be putting together shortly. So thank you so much for your continued support. Come on and join us. Jump on, take a ride with us. It's a 16-minute movie that should, for 16 minutes and 32 seconds, I hope it does its job in terms of entertaining you, which is the purpose of the movie. So with all that being said, thank you so much. Continue to watch, subscribe, like, comment. Peace and love.